Hello, good evening. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please show me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you. So, welcome, parent Pranita, and a good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whosoever who is watching me across the globe. I feel all parents globally are one. Our priority is our child, our focus is our child. And this session is going to be very different, like any other session which you have attended. And just to give you a feel, the feel which is lost, the feel of being happy, and the feel of celebrating life. So that's the intention before we start our very serious topic, conflict parenting. And here I will be having some viewers, so viewers can ask the questions on the comments and I will answer it. And this is a participatory session, like Pranita creating Nahid and Nahid creating Pranita and all of us together creating each other. So Pranita, parenting is so beautiful. What is your experience of parenting? First, let us start. The honest experience of parenting, honest.
For me, it's a difficult as of now.
What? Yeah, please share. Please share more. Explain more.
Yeah, while guiding the child, also they're not listening to our words. If we say one thing, they will do other thing. They'll not follow our guidance. They'll not follow. They do whatever they require. That's it. They'll not listen to parents. They'll not listen to anyone. Also, whatever is there in their mind, they will do that one only. So for
Thank
managing, for
managing the
managing,
child.
yeah, yes,
And do you have time problem also? Do you feel so
yes.
that you? Okay,
I have. I have.
okay. And do you feel that as an emotional body level you are stressed or overwhelmed also, like too many things together?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So, okay, thank you. And Pravita, let me share with you a good news
Yeah, please.
that this is a world of every parent. Even I at times deal this, but I know a way out. And I feel you are my coachee and me being your coach. So we have a journey together. And I see forward so many things which would be creating, and I'm really excited to have you as my coachee. And thank you so much for choosing me. Thank you that you trusted me, and it is just your trust how Nahid will show up as a parent. It is just how you are like trusting me in this journey. So thank you so much. So I want to give you an experience that things are the studies are very boring. If you will see, study for students also it is boring. For us also to get the homework done is so boring. Noun, verbs, adjectives, so much theory. So please allow me and just give me thumbs up so that I will see, that you can hear the sound. I'm sharing how even studies, a noun can be a noun song. So this is one example, and I see if this can be created as a topic noun, anything can be created. So I hope you can see my screen. You have to speak, you have to unmute and speak. Can you see my screen? Can you hear this?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
A noun names a person, maybe someone that you know in your family or community. It could be anybody or anyone, someone in the world or an occupation. conversation. Words like boy, girl, brother and sister, husband, wife, friend, or a neighbor, doctor, lawyer, teacher, astronaut. Come on, everybody, now show me what you got. Yeah!
La la la.
A noun names a place, maybe somewhere that you go on the planet, a place you visit. It could be anywhere, any location. It's all the places you can go and the places you have been. Words like house, mall, hospital and store, kitchen, cafeteria, there's so many more. Places like classroom, the moon, anywhere in space, wherever you are, let's make some noise in this place. Oh!
Thank you. Thank you. How was it? How was it?
It was so enjoying. We
Yes.
can learn. We can learn through enjoying the song.
Yes, any song.
Yes.
Which language do you have at home?
Telugu.
Telugu. So
Yeah.
next time you would be sharing with me a Telugu song, right?
Sure.
Because that will be giving you a more boost up.
Yes.
So Pranita,
Yeah, please.
if you remember 6:30, I was in low energy. I shared with you, right? We
Yes,
didn't
yes,
conduct
yes.
the session at 6:30. This is a
Yes.
live demo. Didn't do the session at 6:30 and we postponed it. Now when I am really happy to do the session, I am here. You are here. So parenting preparation before we are parenting is very important, because even in the kitchen or even at work, we go with the preparation. And of course, we go with an excitement. Today, I have not combed my hair because I wanted my hairs to be curly. I really wanted to be, in a different way. Look different. So, and I've done this for the first time, because if I will comb my hair would be like silky. So even when you dress up in the morning for your work, parenting, making your child dress up, everything can be a celebration. That's the invitation. That's the invitation. And Pranita, I will show you many things like a toy, because I'm a parenting coach. So my world is full of toys. It is a child's world. And I am a child. And you would have not realized that a serious, my batchmates being, they are colonel, a gold medalist of army, having so many achievements. Actually, at times we become full of our achievements as adults. But there is no reason, to not to be a child, because that is what the real thing we love about ourselves. We want to be happy. Hi Ritu, thank you so much for being here. So Pranita, this is the right time for you and me in 2022. Right time that we have met, we were destined. And you are into a paid coaching. You have paid me for the coaching. Pranita, I swear on my all experiences, this is one of the most beautiful journey and experiences you are going to have. And this is an invitation to other parents also, that in life, parenting, we never learned parenting. So we can learn parenting. We can really do learn new things. Parenting is a skill. So just like daily we go to gym to do exercise, we have to learn parenting and do some rituals, some new things. I want to explain to you, Pranita, that In life, we want results to be there in our life. So these results, this is result. This comes from our actions. And do you know the actions that comes from our thoughts, moods, feelings, and emotions. And today, do you know it is full moon day? Full moon. It is a full moon day today, 16th. And we are 70% water. Even our brain is 70% water. So this is a time wherein we can really use the astral configurations for us creating ourselves emotionally also. Because Pranita, today in the session, I want to create with you that the child and all of us are actually four realms. How these four realms are there? One is the physical realm, one is the emotional, one is the spiritual, and one is the mental. So we need to work on all these aspects. And today I would be doing an exercise with you wherein you will feel that stress being released. So anything comes to you, you will know mindfully what to do. I also invite you to go to my YouTube channel, and there is a video on mind sanitizers which is already there. So those are 5 mind sanitizers which I have given it, so you can use it. Why we are talking about this, my dear friend, my dear parent? Because you and me, we are 99.9% our thoughts. That is why I ask you in my messages, how are you feeling? I ask you generally. So that's the purpose, because I need to know where to start with, and I need to know authentically how what the feel you are at that moment. So Pranita, this is me asking you now, what are you getting present that you can do the same thing with whom all, and how it will benefit you? Asking the feeling.
About myself, I want to do it with my husband.
You can do with your husband and who else. Before going, you are asking the person, how are you feeling? You have to unmute and speak. You can do it with your child.
Yes, we can do it.
Pranita, let's be very honest. Did we ever had this conversation asking our children, how are you feeling?
No, no.
Yes. So this is such an important conversation, right?
Yes.
And what are we heading in parenting? I told you the end goal. You, I would request you to mute. Yeah, thank you. I would I would take you through a system and steps of exponential parenting. There are some steps. So I will take you through. A session was there yesterday, but this is just like a recap. So first of all, you are a very successful, like I should say, a software engineer, a developer, and your husband also being very successful HR manager. So the invitation is always, when we come to learn, we have to be really empty and open for learning. So this is the invitation. So now, once you are ready to listen to me, and always whenever you are having conversation with anyone, first prepare the person to listen, because you started with a session that the child does not listen. So I want to give you a bad news. Human beings are born not to listen. I hope you have watched my video also. I've told there also, and this is a fact. Human beings are born not to listen. Now you know this. Earlier you were not knowing this. So you have to prepare the person for listening and then utter the words in a manner that it is just like dancing in the conversation. Have you seen that dance, that ball dance you have seen? Two people dancing together. If you want anyone to listen to you, it has to be dancing in the conversation. See, you will remember me doing this. Because in this dancing in the conversation, you are giving the other person opportunity to create possibilities for themselves. Because every human being actually will move, even shift when they want to do it. And they get created when they see benefit in it. Their brain sees possibility in it. So you have to be a master in creating possibilities in your conversation with everyone, your clients, your husband, your mother-in-law, and everyone. And that's the journey we are following. So we in parenting are actually end result is we are creating three kinds of individual. So the three kinds of individual are one and three is okay. Three, all three are okay. One is problem solver, one is goal setter, and another one is opportunity seekers. So where do you see yourself, Pranita? Like I am a problem solver. Tell me about yourself, tell me about your husband.
I'm the opportunity seeker. My husband is the goal setter.
So now you are clear. Where are we heading? So when you are working, knowing this, you can really, work on the person in a better way. And in that better way, there are minute more things like finding out whether the person is an audio learner, whether the person is a video learner, or whether the person is a kinesthetic learner. For example, Pranita, I will give you my example and then you have to give me one example in your parenting. I am actually an audio learner, right? So at all times, and my husband is a visual learner, right? So like he learns very fast visually, and I prefer audio most of the times. I have more grasping in it. So if my husband takes me to the seaside and there is a beautiful scene, he's a visual person. He would be so happy and like peak of happiness is there. But what does the audio wife needs? The audio wife needs, I love you. How are you? I need words. I need conversation. Do you get this? How important this is to know who our spouse is, what our children is. So this is all coming in the way of parenting that we'll be learning. Now, one thing, a third thing, before we come to the 8 steps of exponential parenting or being powerful parents, I, we all, whatever age we are actually an upset child inside us. We are doing everything coming from our childhood experiences, everything. Researchers have proved that human beings, after 30 years of age, 30, their life is on autopilot, being run by the subconscious. We feel we are doing. No, we are not doing. Actually, our subconscious is the autopilot and running our lives. And this is proved. One another information for you is very important, that we need to be really emotionally charged. As I shared about the moon, the good and the bad, we are all time under the influence of 3 lakhs, more than 50,000, 3 lakh 50,000 psychic energies are around us. So can you see the invisible influence of on us? And human beings are human hormone machines. If Pranita is in good mood, she will not scold her child. Even if the child is doing anything, she would be like telling in a good way. If Pranita is in an angry mood, she would be like really forcing an outcome from the child, forcing an outcome everywhere. And forcing an outcome doesn't work. If you will see universal energies, the things which is destined or is in God's energy or radar will happen very smoothly. You will not have resistance. If you are having resistance, that means we are forcing an outcome. Just check this. So the psychic energies which I have told you now, the 8 steps, we are coming to that because time is limited and I want the session to be a short session. So the upset child, we have to go in our discovery. Like I discovered that I had real busy parents. So I was a loner. All times I felt very lonely. So now I am a person, I cannot be lonely. I always want to be with people. So I'm doing professionally things, personally all stuff, so that people are there around us. But what is the catch inside me? That I am a loner. Another thing, see, but now because I have digged it out, I know how to handle myself better. It is just like peeling of onion. I know what Nahid is. So I can better have Nahid, like empowered in her actions and not making her wrong. Another thing which came up for me, you have to check yours and you can take time for it. It is not necessary that you share here. Another thing which came up is I always wanted to appreciation from my parents. So I was always a prover. So a prover person is a hyperachiever. And I've got so much results in my life, so much career wise and always. So, and I see a hyperachiever performer in you also. So there are chances, as much as I know you, that you have been into this proving to someone. Someone said something or something happened. So you have to get that incidence for me. That will help us. Because life is not to prove to anyone. Life is, in Hindi we say, we have to learn the art of enjoying every bit. जीवन में हर समय रस भोगना है. And that happens because I am living this life. I am living this life, and this, it has had not happened in one day. Let me please tell you, it has been a 15-20 year old journey into many spiritual coaches, into many big I should say the personal transformation organizations, practicing. But now Nahid has come to a stage. So you are in a journey of this, that I have elevated emotions. Like people say, oh, I find you so excited all the time. I don't do it deliberately. It is my way of being. That I am happy. And when I'm sad. I will cry also. Like today, I was in low energy. So I communicated to you and we did something about it. So, like that. So elevated emotion actually is actually the hormones, the good hormones, the happy hormones. There are 4 happy hormones: dose, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. There is another YouTube video of mine, just 2 minutes. You can watch that also, so that you will know where all this hormone is secreted. Like you are doing one activity with your child, like in the morning, giving the physical hug to the child and physical touch to the child. So you must be feeling something here when you do that. Yes. And I want you to be that emotional, because parenting is all emotion. So I am actually having that routine and ritual. Start your day and you are doing it. That's the good part. And Pranita, let me share a new good news with you. When I'm coaching you to do something, even I'm doing at home. So early in the morning, I'm doing with both of my children, 15-year-old and 18-year-old. And both of them, they love my touch. My son also. Otherwise, my son generally he will say, Are, don't do like this. Oh, you go, mama, you go. Don't disturb. He will say. But no, he didn't do that. And my daughter has long hair like me, so I will do like this and it will come till here, and I can feel her hair. I can feel that silky hair and that small baby now being a 15-year-old princess. And it makes my day, it starts the day well. So, Pranita, another thing, the third thing which I discovered about myself, the negative one of upset child in Nahid. Because see, why we are discovering this obsessed child? Because somewhere it is impacting our all areas and it is not letting us enjoy life. That is why we are just discovering it. So another thing was, I felt very powerless many times. I could not say no to people during my childhood, adults. And many incidences are there that I was slapped because I was very naughty, and so many incidences to quote. So I felt powerless. So now I do many things to show my power. Now I'm a better version of mine. The earlier version was really a very workaholic person. Just work, 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 work. That was. And the life of the people around me was hell. So the experience people should actually have around us. Now what they have around me is accepting their ordinariness, accepting their mistakes, being better in communication, dancing in communication. So I will quickly give you 8 tips which are proved ones. This is one is, if we want to be exponential parents, we have to work here. We have to work on our mindset. We have to work on our mindset. Yes. Secondly, we have to do the deep inside work on the what I showed you just now. I showed you the spiritual body of ours, the emotional body of ours, the physical body of ours. Parents who are doing exercise, yoga, meditation will have chances of better enjoying their parenting. That is there. Then number 3, we have to be okay when by not knowing everything, like a child coming to us, or at times we feeling that we don't know something. So we have to be okay with that particular experience, because because we cannot know everything. Secondly, we are not here to give solution. Like, I don't have any solution for you. You know your solution. I am just a stand with you. I'm just with you. I'm committed with you that Pranita, whatever she wants to achieve, I'm there with her. So that's actually the number 3 power. If a parent stands with the child and the people around, this this domain of not knowing everything is just okay. Another thing is being exponential in communication, what we already discussed. I've already created that. Then exponentially creative, that also I demonstrated you in the start. We did that noun song. That was an example of that, being creative in parenting. Tomorrow Pranita can make, if the child is troubling for food, the round chapatis, circle chapatis, square chapatis, rectangle chapatis, whatever, Similarly for idlis, or creating a rainbow platter. And here I will use one thing more, that you are a woman and I am a woman and we are the main parent. A woman or a mother is the main parent for a child. So somewhere we have more power to impact the child, to touch the child with our love, with our teaching, coaching, learning, all good things. Because we are the best well wishers for our children. So kitchen is our gym and kitchen is our pharmacy. This is something just came up and I practice this. and I practice lot many things innovatively in the kitchen because kitchen is really boring. We have to accept that. So, so once we know this, then we can do something about it. Then next is serving. See, here I showed yesterday, Pranita, you liked this example also. I am having these two plants and I got these together, these two plants. And these are just like my two children. But if you will see, one of the plant, both are very different. One of the plant is with so much difference in the roots, and one is very different. And this also, it has just come up with four things. This is the one, if you will see. That means that the parenting, how much ever we are doing, actually we have to be just like the sun and our child around us, taking the, all energies from us. And Pranita, you are a mango tree. I quote that example yesterday. That's an example to remember. Yeah, you can speak about it. You can create this.
It's we are the mango tree and the husband is the orange.
And the child, you don't know what the child is. And the nourishing of that tree has to come first. We have to discover what the child is and then provide the child that which the child needs from us. And we all are souls. We have come with our all destiny. You are a spiritual person, so you will agree. So the homework should not matter us, and we have to be like at ease, at ease, and and slowly and gradually, you know, we should learn the mastery of creating the other person, right? And the last point which I'm seeing is creating. I've written it down so that I don't miss it. Creating a touch point at every time, because we are not logical, human beings are biological. So at every point, wherever we will have an emotional, spiritual, physical touch point with the child, chances are that connection will be established. And one connection is there, then we can give correction also. Correction has to happen after the connection. So this is what I wanted to share with you. So now you can tell me what got created for you.
First, we need to create the bond in between both of us. We need to establish that with the touch and with the all the rituals and everything with
And
most of love.
and you creating yourself and you preparing yourself before parenting. Pranita has to have first a lot of love, compassion, ease for herself. She's allowed to go slow. She's allowed to make mistakes. So first it is working on our own self, our mindset, our inner self. Anything you want to share in the last before we end the session? We have exceeded time.
Nothing, Nahir. I need to work out in myself first.
Yeah, and you are amazing. You are amazing. I see so much commitment in you that I am learning from you how being responsible. I see so 110% responsibility in you. So there are areas where I am not responsible. That is my own health, my fitness. So I'm learning from you. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for parenting together. Really, it is fun, it is interesting, and we all are power parents. Pranita is a power parent.